Hi, what's up all? This is Hideyoshii of the Battlefield Knights. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter under SupportBK, and you can find our website on battlefieldknights.com. Today, going to do a little bit of everything on 7 days to die. I need to do some farming, I need to do some mining, some building. So it's gonna be busy. Don't know how much time I have to stream, but we'll see. Maybe we'll be joined later on by one of our residents. You never know. Stuff can happen. Okay, I need to do some stuff here. On the laptop, so we can start the streaming properly. Not this one, not this one. I need this one. Okay, we're almost good to go. Ah, home sweet home. For our regular viewers, in case you missed it, I have been doing some building, some creating, some demolishing actually. My zombie farm, it's going down. Yeah, I'm breaking it down because my zombie farm is right next to my house, and for some reason my house is blocking zombies from coming over. So I decided to replace my zombie farm with a food farm. I'm just gonna elevate a platform, make a huge elevated platform, and grow all my stuff from that platform. So in my caves system, my tunnel system, which leads to every player's house that is on this server, I have created a sort of community workshop. So whenever people need to start up their their being here, they can use all of this stuff for free, because that's how we are. So this is my Western saloon. I tried to make it look like it was kind of dug up uh, during the excavation of these mine shafts, and well, that was my idea, to make a saloon, an underground saloon, and this is how it turned out. So let's take a look inside. Here we go. Of course, these crates are filled with beer, or all going to be filled with beer. I took a lot of beer and I didn't have enough beer to fill all the crates yet, so I divided several beers over several crates. It's got that feeling like it's still buried halfway into the rock. think it came out pretty well. This, of course, is also free to use for all members. Free to use the beers and stuff. Even made a little outhouse. Very interesting. And then there's the upstairs part. And I dug out just enough so you can walk around here. Well, and the same here on the other side, nothing special to see. There you go. Even has a little secret room, which is momentarily the room I'm spawning in. This is my bedroom. This is where I make my beer. Well, I don't make it here, I make it in my bunker. But this mattress, which is like something I bought at the trader, and I thought it was just for show and display, like the rest of that stuff, but actually it works like a bedroll. So if I die, I now spawn here. I recently figured that out when I was attacked by 6 dogs. So we gave it a little bit of a secret room to it, look to it, idea to it. Go. Well, that's it. Our Western Saloon. Community workshop. Well, I'm still gonna make a couple of other things. I have some ideas. And this is our jail. This is where Cody lives. He's gonna be very surprised when he tries to spawn in, because I locked the door. It's all good. This is going to the tool store. Just inside the tool store, build a big hatch. It's really pointless. I can also walk over there. It's next to the farm, so you know. I thought it's there. Why not come up here? Look. Sometimes very confusing stairs. So these tunnels have been extended. This one is still going to the desert. That's the whole idea. Currently we have a good mine set up, which is over here. So that's exactly where I'm digging to. I think I'm right about here, something like that. So that's still pretty good end to go. I think I'm on the edge here somewhere. There is also another tunnel. So this is where we are standing right now. This is the area with the jail here, and this is the area Here we go with the saloon. So the tunnel right now goes straight through here. It goes through there. I'm now I think like halfway here somewhere, and it goes up like here, and then it makes a bit of a zig, and then it goes to AJ's place, which is over here, and this is where Marshy lives, and he has a tunnel also going to that main road which connects the house there. So from AJ's house, the whole idea is to go to this, no, go to this spot, which is a zombie bunker he created over there. It's a very good one. We had a lot of kills there, and it's also away from the house. This is where I did Project X. So I tried to see if in this area, like about that, what would happen if you plant 1,000 trees? Uh, I can tell you, your PlayStation will start acting like a vacuum cleaner. That van will start running like crazy. I did it in 4 several days, so it wouldn't be very much of a problem to other players, and I put it I did it far away so other players won't be be troubled by it when they're in their homes. So I've started a uh, road sign thingy. This was a while ago, so still have to work on that, readjust it. This tunnel still has to become like this wide. That whole part still has to go out, and then it goes all the way up to there. As you can see, I make all my tunnels. Normally, I make my tunnels 4 wide and 3 high. Uh, don't know if this one is 4 wide though. But the whole idea of my tunnels is that they all have that same size. 4 wide, 3 high. So far, works out fine for me. And I make them 4 wide because you need to be able to turn around your mini bike, and it's easier when you do it like that. So also been doing some work around the house here. Regular viewers may know that this is my bunker. My evil lair. So I started that bedroom over here, which I did a while ago. Uh, but I thought it would also be nice to add some more to this place, because frankly, well, sometimes it gets boring and then I want to build stuff. And this was all on the go, so I actually already built the tunnel up to here, but then I concreted it back to here, so it was like that. So this is what I worked on, this firing range. And you can actually improve your weapon skills here. And then mostly on this icon over here. So the trick is to almost break it down, and then you shoot at it with your weapon, and if you break it with that weapon, that will give you a lot of points. So that's what I understand from it all. And it's fun with your friends just to see what you can shoot up. So this area is basically kind of useless, but thought it would be a nice idea to have a biker's repair shop. You know, an ode to OC County. What was it? OC Country. That the toddlers, that biker building family. And this is where I'm at now. Still work in progress. I have no idea what I want to do here. I'll give you guys a sneak preview. We're going over here somewhere. Well, actually, I have a kind of idea what I want to do. I'm not gonna tell you. And probably here somewhere there's gonna be an extra room. See, this is the back of the bike shop. So enough space here to expand already. I plan to make a different room actually here. So this is why it's kind of like dug out already. So as I have the space already, why not use it? Make something of it, you know. So that's where we at in the bunker, underground, so to speak. Is it safe to go outside? It is safe to go outside. If you're a regular viewer of this channel, then you may know that I had a zombie bunker. I mentioned this early in the stream. And the problem is this place. It gets ruined by zombies, as you can see over here. They try to crawl in. They puke on my fence. They puke on everything. And that's not a problem because the fence is just cheap wood. See, I can repair it, no problem. Done. Done. That easy. So, why do I get pissed off every time they break my fence? Because they also destroy these things. This is what I have to buy from a trader. Believe it or not, this stupid azalea, that costs money. And I don't mind. It's okay. Ooh, I need to do some repairs over here. But they also destroy all my chairs. And I know you can pick up chairs for free everywhere. But you know, look how it's arranged. That's a setting. You know, I thought about that. That's not just put there. It's a graphic thing. And they destroyed this and my azalea, and they even destroyed two of these already. See? It's starting to damage. They keep puking on it, or they keep walking into it. So I don't want that anymore. So I decided to make this a zombie-free area. Now that's Weird's zombie farm. And I don't see that as a problem because from what I've seen, zombies come from over there. Right now they get stuck behind my flower, my farming thingy, as you see here. That then I did on purpose. Don't waste any resources. They get stuck behind here, trying to make to my zombie farm. And I really tried everything to stop them breaking this fence, but it's impossible. I tried spikes. I tried yucca as a natural defense. I tried spikes and yucca. First, the fence was only like this high. I doubled the fence. That didn't work. I thought about putting it in concrete, but then they get stuck behind there. And eventually they're gonna destroy the concrete and the whole homely feeling of this thing that will be gone. I already hated that I have to make this drawbridge. Okay, so the drawbridge is a bit overdone, but I didn't know the garage doors yet. So, and I thought drawbridge, that's the best. I should have put in these doors for it. But now I already dug that thing and I can dig it out and fill it up again. But actually, it works for me. What I wanted to do, actually, and I thought that would be really, really, really fun, is to use this as a door for a like mini bike ramp, you know. So when you open it, there will be a 45-degree ramp going down, and you can just drive down your mini bike. Uh, that was kind of the idea behind it, the first idea I wanted to use this for. But my space is kind of limited, and I wouldn't be surprised if I still if I'm gonna take this away. If my idea is to just take this down, replace it with these garage type kind of doors, and maybe even take this whole garage down. I don't know. Or I'm gonna leave the bridge like it is now, just because I don't want to break down any more stuff, and then uh, have a ramp here going down. Just start digging down here. So as soon as you drive into the garage, you will drive into the bunker or into one of the tunnels, or I don't know. But my idea was to make it like to use this drawbridge. That I think that would really look cool if you just click on this and drawbridge, and then you can just drive down like a. Oop. By the way, what I also figured out is if once you place this thing, you need to have this concrete mix box, whatever you want to do under it. You have to already finish that, because as soon as you put the drawbridge down, then it becomes impossible to dig underwards. That's what I figured out. That was my first drawbridge, and I thought I'd just place it here, and then I know what the size is, and I'll just start digging here. Well, that doesn't work, because you get the same size sound when you hit rock bottom, that kind of thing. So everybody, if you get really bored with my channel, check out this guy with 663. He is he's also on YouTube, and he is working on a very extensive zombie farm. As you can see, this is all his creation. Um, Weird. I did recently did an item with Weird, a video item. So I went to his server, and there he has exactly the same thing. Because every server Weird goes to, he does exactly the same thing. And for him, the challenge is, can I do it with the same resources I have with other players on it who play in their style? And will I have enough resources to do my thing? That's his kind of. And he also likes to help out people. So what he does is he's working on his setup, and once he has his setup, he will create food and everything for people to use, mini bikes, and his storage is open, and so that's kind of that's weird. Um, it's well, his name is weird. It's cool, and his name is weird. 663. So check out his YouTube channel. So this is my zombie farm. As you see, I already started breaking it down, because the whole tower that was on top, it looked kind of like. Actually, it was the shape it is in now. That was my finished product. But I thought, I'm gonna put another tower on top of it and make it look like a lighthouse. And that really doesn't work in this game, because I put a bunch of those portable lights on there, and you don't even see them. Sometimes it's so dark here, even you have to stand here next to this freaking thing to even see it. So, anyway, breaking it down, I mean, removing concrete and the top pillar, and here in front was a sort of walkway where you can just shoot down. It was filled with mostly these things, so you could just easily shoot down on zombies. But now it has to go. So the idea is that at this level, it will be one huge big concrete slab, and I'm gonna fill that with food and aloe vera and basically the same kind of thing I made over here, but then the elevated version. So zombies can walk under it and won't get stuck on stuff anymore. And hopefully, in their way to Weird's place, they will just uh, go like there and not be coming like that. Because that was the problem. They come from there and then they get stuck on that concrete box, and then the few that make it through, they'll start chewing on this side of the fence, and then they get inside and they try to they go in one line. That's like very stupid zombies. Very annoying, and I have to keep going to the trader to buy new stuff because it just gets destroyed over and over. So no more farm here. I have a new idea for a farm, which is gonna be very cool and very easy. The idea is not really mine exactly. Somebody said, uh, "Oh, I have something like this," or seen somebody play like this, and then I thought I'm gonna use that. So anyway, first level, that's gonna be the big concrete slab that's gonna come all the way over there. And then I think I'm just gonna close up this part, all the windows here, and have that trapdoor elevator that I usually use to get into the bunker. I'll use that and extend that and go to the second floor of it. Let's close it before there are more zombies in my garden. This is the entrance of my bunker. The last line of defense, I call this. A welcoming room kind of thingy. I wish that you could sit on these couches. That would be cool. So this is for new people that or anybody who's in the area needs food and water and drinks. So this was the elevator to the zombie bunker, zombie farm, and I want to extend it. So this one goes all the way up to the first floor, and then I'll just close these windows, get rid of them. And as you can see, I've been peeling off the 6,000 layers, and then when I do all that, then I'm taking down the 3,000 layers, and it's a lot of work, and it's freaking boring too. And not only that, I have to do a lot of building to make that farm. Because as you see now, I have everything farming on the ground. All that corn, all that field has been worked by me, and it goes all the way in the back. I have some cotton over there. Okay, maybe that wasn't a very smart move. Do I have an X on me? Woo! Alright. So these all have to go, because it's gonna be an open thing. I'm just gonna put these bars like I did up there, so the spider zombies can't crawl up, just like you see here on the other side. This will be slightly smaller though. This I think it's gonna be a tower. It's gonna end like this. Make it as small as possible, because it's just gonna be an up and down for the farm part. Ooh, I think it's a zombie horde night, which is very nice, but as you just saw, I I am seriously breaking down my whole farm, so I have nothing much to fight at. But AJ built a farm, which I cannot reach in time anymore. That's a shame. Well, we'll have to see what I can do from here. Although this thing is completely demolished already. Repair kits, yeah, that. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Is it a horde night? It's 5:08. No, it is not a horde night. Red sky confused me for a second. Hmm. By the way, if you ever seen this, guys, this is if you go mine, you can find raw diamond. This is a silver nugget. Oh well, these are 22 silver nuggets. You can find some gold. And this is a very special axe, Tessa stone axe. Might as well do some demolition. Recently had my wellness all the way up to 204. And then, I kid you not, I got gang banged by 5 Doberman zombie dogs. And I even managed to run to the little safe in the hallway of my bunker here upstairs. But I managed to hover over my med pack, but then again, even in my house, the dog followed me and chewed me up. It was dog number 6 or 7. I lost count. I recorded the video, I'll post it later. I was just doing some daily farming stuff on that concrete thing over there. Don't know how to call it. Plant farm, whatever. It's what I use to quickly regrow my my seeds. On this server, the zombies run between 10 and 4. Days are 60 minutes. The day length is 18 hours sun. And the zombie spawn is set to very high. Other than that, it's a basic Nevis game. I haven't been playing this game for very long. I think 1.5 months now. I personally am very interested in the whole building and creating stuff. I like that you can dig and build something underground, or if you want, even underwater. Game is very buggy though, but if you're a regular player of this game, I don't have to tell you. Reminding me of the fact that this game is very buggy. If this game crashes, it also crashes our video stream. So if I restart, you will not be alerted unless you subscribe to this channel and hit that little bell next to the subscribe button, and that will alert you when we start a new stream, and you will automatically get the new link. So don't have to search or go to another channel. You can stay here with our happy little family. So for everyone who subscribes to this channel, there's a free air guitar. Feel free to pick one. Any model you like. You can even have two. I'm like that, you know. I'm easygoing. Nothing's too much for my viewers. So I find it easier to just break through the 6,000 barrier first, and then later on just do everything at 3,000. I don't know, it's boring enough. Probably doesn't make any difference the way I do it, but so far I already spent 80 repair kits on all my augers, just breaking down the tower up to this point, because it was bigger, then it was higher. It was the Liberace on the zombie farms. It was horrible. It was just it took too much. I built that center tower up, and then I figured out that this doesn't look like a lighthouse at all, and then I tried to make something of it, and that didn't look good. And then I looked at it and thought, oh my god, I have to break it all down, so I just left it as it was. But now those zombies, they keep attacking my house, and I don't want to put a concrete fence around it, just to preserve my normal fence. But I really considered it. I thought, you see where that fence is now? Even that, I'm gonna put a block space between that and just capsule the whole freaking house, including the walkway bridge. So if you come inside, you would just find a piece of house and land just capsuled in one big concrete bunker. You know, that's sick and tired of having to redo everything every time. Every time they freaking attacked my fence. No, I wasn't even home, and I came home and there was like several big holes in my fence. What the heck do you want from me? Leave me alone. So the question is this gonna help anyway? You know, they know where I live. They probably come for the heat signal of what I have downstairs. So I think they're gonna crawl over here anyway. But I hope it will be different if I put up a zombie farm somewhere else. Yay, finally. Yeah, it goes a lot faster. I could just cut it down below at the pillars, but that would also collapse this part where I'm now standing on. And I only want this part to go down and not everything. I want to keep the platform as much part as I can save from it. I want to save everything I don't have to cut away, and then later on replace again. That would be great. Little by little, this thing is going down. You're going down, Honky. I don't know. Don't know where that is from. Um, see all this? A lot of concrete. So I'm waiting for the morning. And then I want to show you guys how 1,000 trees look. Well, actually, it's only 800 now because I cut a couple of them. And I probably have to cut down the rest too because it's lagging like hell. Well, it's not lagging like hell, but I hear the van of my PlayStation start swelling up as soon as I drive through it. And it's okay because it's not near any residence, and well, for me locally it doesn't give any problems. I don't know what will happen if other people, like two other players from the States, which is all the way on the other side of the planet, what that foreign effect will have on the internet connection and the stress on the game. But I thought it was a nice idea to plant 1,000 trees in one area. And I wanted to call it the Hideyoshii National Forest, but it became more of a national disaster because I think it's too much for your PlayStation to deal with. And I don't know if that's the growing, just the growing, because I thought once the trees have finished growing, then there shouldn't be any lag anymore. But apparently the trees also have an animation part, which kind of makes them wave in the wind. If they wouldn't have that, then it would be definitely possible. But if all those trees do an animation part, as soon as you drive by them, basically the world gets streamed around you. And as soon as that happens, then it's just too much. This is one of those jobs you have to do a little bit every time because it's a lot of work and it's really, really freaking boring. Well, the night is almost over. They stopped running at 4 here. So. We made the days a little bit longer because, well, it was almost impossible to do anything. Before you got anywhere, you had to run back again. So that was very annoying. A little bit of game lag. Is this one? No, this one. Okay, so let's check out our 1000 trees farm. Mine is 200, 250. Come on. Oh. Still a little bit dark outside, so I hope you can see anything. And for you regular viewers, you may know AJ, another member of our 7 days family. And last time we visited his house, he didn't even have doors, so he actually evolved. Look at that. He has a whole farm going on. And he did a nice trick with his bird nest. This used to be a hill thingy. So he dug that all out. But he managed to preserve the bird's nest, putting a pole under it. Very nicely. Very nicely done. And, you see, he fixed up his house. No more holes. Even windows and doors. Ooh, I hear a zombie. He even made a attic in his, a basement in his house. Something, this is not original here in the house. And this is the tunnel that is connecting up to the tunnels I showed you earlier in the video. Look at that. There's an upstairs. Yeah, even an upstairs. A window with a view. So, kudos. He has a small zombie problem though. Hello ladies. Can I shoot through here? Oh! No. Hiya! Hi! I'm talking to them in their own level. Years of practice and study it took me to get to that level. So this is his barn, I almost forgot. Also has a top level. Yeah, you don't have a hook in this game, so this is this is supposed to be the hook part. The idea is that like hay bales, and you hook them up and then pull them up. This is a water trough. Hope I'm saying that correctly. It's all work in progress. So this is the beginning of the Hideyoshii National Park, basically from here. And if we go in here, and I don't know if you can hear it in background, but my PlayStation is going crazy. Makes about the same sound as a vacuum cleaner about now. And again, I already cut out like 250 trees. So, ooh, here it suck. Let's give the trees some love. They grow in front of you. And this goes on all the way until the edge of the winter biome. All the way sidewards. Oop. And it stretches all the way to here. And it's where it ends again. So all this, just trees, 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 trees. And it's very nice if you have to do some tree farming, some wood farming. Because you just walk around with a chainsaw, you just walk straight ahead. Just stop a couple of seconds to cut it down and then walk straight ahead. It's very hard to miss a tree here. Well, it's the Yoshi National Forest. I liked it, but well, I don't want to kill my PlayStation, so just I'm heading for the trader, but I don't have any money on me. So no use going to the trader anyway. Okay, let's see what Mars has been building in his place. Another member of this place is Marshmallows, and he took a apartment in Dyersville, and we had another recent member join, Santana, and Santana also lives in Dyersville. I think Santana lives somewhere over here. There we are. He has big plans apparently. Let's see if his front door is unlocked. I think his front door is unlocked. Put the new floor in. Okay. I'm curious what that's gonna work out like. So this is the house of Santana, our latest member. I was about to say, I think I brought a mini bike with me. And I'm pretty sure this is Marsh's place. So I took the house opposite of there. Who keeps leaving my door open? I mean, you're welcome to come in, but let's not overdo it. Got a dead zombie in my house. I like that. Okay, stop leaving my back door open. Let's lock that puppy. So my idea is to turn this into a sort of guest house for all the new residents that come here. And, well, they can live in here. There you have mail. So that was a long love letter, 30 pages. So this is where Marsh lives. You see, Marsh likes a lot of sunlight in his house. Everybody has a different style of building. This is his way to the tunnel. So he's also connected on our main tunnel system. All the houses are connected. And in the future, everything should be connected. So not much going on here. Guess this is a fighting area. Excuse me. So as you can see, he's been taking some care of the neighborhood, mowing the lawn. He has some ideas with these houses over here. I don't know what he wants to do. Oh, look. Somebody's working here. Work in progress. Well, shall be interesting to see what he is going to do with this. Oh, another house. Interesting. So I see he's taking all away all these things. I heard him talk about making a big compound. I guess he's doing that with these houses here. We'll see. I think it would be really cool if you just clean up a whole neighborhood, have a whole neighborhood full of friends. Clean up all the grass spots, clean up all the houses, repair them, fix them. Give everybody his own house. Not doing anything special with it, just keep it a house. Make it nice, but keep it a house, and then have a huge zombie bunker somewhere where you can all together do your thing. So I'm driving around a little bit aimlessly. Where shall I go? You may wonder what this is. Somebody starting construction. No, some dumbass started digging there. So if at night you're trying to take a shortcut and it's very dark out there, you get stuck. So here we are at Weird's tree farm. Right now with only one tree, I think. Take it from me, this is a tree farm. So This one isn't fully grown yet. When it's fully grown, it will burst. That's not a tree. It will burst through the box. It will be like, oh, sorry, like there. See me hop from thingy? Yeah, okay, there. There's a good example of a full-grown tree. So as soon as the tree is like this, then it's a full-grown tree. When it's like this, it still needs a little bit of love. So you have to walk by it every now and then. I don't know why, but if I at my trapdoor elevator, as soon as I open the hatch, I can just walk through here. I don't have to crawl under it. Ooh. So what he's doing here is in between the trees. So these holes, that's where the tree goes, and in between there he's also planting food. That was the whole idea. As you can see, some food, some trees. See, so he can take at least a couple of corn here. But now here on the other side, he is working on a food farm, which is basically the same thing. I'm gonna do one big area just designated for farming food, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do, and that's why I'm breaking down my my zombie farm, because it's gonna be a food farm. Yeah. Okie dokie. So that's his tree farm. This is just for a support. So the tree grows here, here, all the way up. And this is the food farm. See, that's the same size I'm gonna need, because this is all my food. I work the land here most of the time, and I'm the one planting stuff most of the time here. But you know, sometimes you need to do some stuff to fill up the nights, because we extended the days, so the nights are also longer. It takes longer, and it's nice if you can do some farming meanwhile, some harvesting. This is for the beer. Beer, 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 beer. I'm still gonna keep this and grow stuff here, but it's not my my priority part. Hey, look at that. We have visitors. Can always do with some zombie meat. Oh, turn you into fertilizer. Nothing to drink. Stay away. Ta. Nope. Miss me. Any more of your fuckers. There we go. Fertilizer, fertilizer, fertilizer. Excellent. Good day. Bad day for zombies. So where were we? The food farm. When we're at my place, I'll show you guys. See? I can't walk through there. I have to do this and then do that. Why? I don't know. It would maybe be a mystery. So this is where all the plants are gonna be. And that will give them a lot of food. Especially when all these are also fertilized. And basically I'm gonna do the same thing but in a concrete version. But for that my Liberace tower first has to be broken down all the way to the first level. See, here I plant my yucca and some extra aloe vera on my corn, which extends all the way in the back. And I already cleaned out a lot of it because I'm planning to grow it on the roof. Can never have enough corn. So cotton. Right now I'm growing some cotton for my aloe vera bandages. And this is one of the problem areas, this concrete box, because zombies will get stuck behind it. For some reason they come down like this, and the only way they can go is straight ahead, and then they want to go to my zombie farm. So in between there they're gonna find this this box and my house and my fence and all my stuff that is in my fence in my garden, and to never show up here. Usually by the time they finally manage here, the few that do manage to come over here, then by the time it's already past 4 o'clock, and also waste of killing them. So I think we did the tour around here. There's another house, it's Gabe's house. Ooh, Gabe hasn't been here for a long time. Last time I went to his house, there was no door in it. I think Gabe is all the way over here. Let's see. Yeah, he has a place all the way over here. Gabe likes to live in peace and quiet, but well, if you don't come on, zombies are gonna destroy your house. My simple little house, but it does fit well because it's just an entrance. My private quarters. My shooting range, in case you missed that in the beginning of the stream, I showed you this. My progress, if you want to see what's going on there, because you have to wait until the stream finish and you can watch the beginning. My bike shop. If you're new to this channel, this is my regular workplace. My concrete mixes, my water. This is all free stuff for people who come in here. Weapons, ammo. I'll give you guys a short tour around the tunnel. So if you go through here, this is also still tunnel. It's a work in progress. This connects up to the tunnel that Weird is digging, and it also goes to Weird's bunker, where that's the facility you've seen opposite of my house, and you can enter that. It also has a bunker like mine on the same level. So here you have the stiff tools, working stiff. So right now we are here, and we came from here. So what we did is like this, and then we went down all the way. What's up, Wick? And then we have a tunnel that's going into Dyersville, which is going all the way like this. And it's also going like this. Then it's going to AJ's house. And then it's going to the zombie farm AJ built. And from there it's still going to the trader. And from there we'll see then. And currently I'm digging all the way down here. I'm going here, and I'm gonna make a turn over there, and then I'm gonna end up here. And this is a very good spot. Check out the coordinates, because this is a perfect place for all resources to mine. I mean, there's iron, there's oil shell, there's gold, silver, diamonds. There's lead, there's nitrate, everything is there. So this is the Dyersville tunnel. This one goes to Dyersville and AJ's house. That's already there. This is the saloon. If you want to see what's up with the saloon and how it looks inside, then also watch this stream when it's finished, and you can watch it from the beginning, and then you can see the tour we did in the saloon. Let me go show you guys how far we are with the tunnel. What the heck, tape is free anyway, right? So this is um, the tunnel to Mars's house. the one we just visited with the bars. There is no tunnel yet to the house where I'm staying there, and there is no tunnel yet to the house of Santana, because Santana just moved in here and only just picked out his house. And here we have the side tunnel that's going to AJ's house. So this is where I'm now digging. As you can see, I'm already uh, digging further into this. So on the map, see, we're at the crossing. And we're now going all the way up here to AJ's house. So these tunnels are 4 blocks wide and 3 blocks high. As you can see, that's more than enough to stand, to sit on your mini bike, to maybe even ride over something without dying. And it also is wide enough for your mini bike to turn. And this is AJ's uh, entrance stairs. Yeah, this is my fault. I was digging the tunnel up here and I went a little bit too far. He wanted to build a ramp for his mini bike coming all the way from the top down, so I have to hold back here. Cannot continue digging until he builds his ramp. I don't want to dig in his path. So I've been digging all these tunnels, and believe me, it's a lot of work. Most of them I just did with a regular pickaxe, not even using the auger, because the auger will make very big holes, and it's like it's difficult to control. Before you know it, you're like hacking somewhere you don't want to hack, and you get ceilings that kind of look like that over here, which is a nice effect if you're trying to create ceilings like that. This is our jail. Again, if you want to see how that looks inside, then check out the stream from the beginning. So this is where I'm tunneling now. This is the tunnel that's going up to the mine. That's the idea behind it. And that's how I got so far. So let's see where we are. So all the way over here I want to go. That's, by the way, that's AJ's bike. He's mining there right now. And I'm all the way over here, so still have to dig all that end. But if you look at the overall distance, again, this is where I came from, so I went like this, and now digging all the way like that. And then there's the tunnel to Dyersville. That's where we were before at the crossing. And that's going up to AJ's place. Then it's going here to the bunker. And then it will go to the trader. And this road also connects the house where Marsh is living. Yeah. And I also have a house opposite of here, which I'm going to turn into a hotel for new guests. And that will also have a connection to that tunnel. So that's where I'm digging, and then let's see. I think Weird started digging here like this, and then he went like this, and I think he's going like somewhere over here, or even follow this road, and where I have my tunnel going this way, it connects up to Weird's tunnel, which is going straight under the main road. So this is where he has his tree farm, and this is where he has his food farm, and then my uh, tunnel will connect up here, and then you can go back to his house, and that's somewhere like that. And in the beginning, this was really nice to do the tunneling during the nights, but as you can see, it already takes a while to travel from one point to another, and it's not like it's not, it's beyond the point where you can say, oh, I'm just gonna dig a little bit, because when you start digging you have to really prepare and take a lot of stuff with you, and by the time you collected all that stuff, hopped on your bike, moved over there, did some digging, it's already morning again. You have to go back on your bike, put everything back in storage. That just takes too much time. So let's have a look at Weird Tunnel. There we go. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go do that now. Hit the subscribe button, and if you want to be alerted of our next stream and see what's going on, then make sure you also hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. What's up, Simon? Welcome to the stream. So, here we are at Weird's place. I can show you guys the inside here. So this is Weird's private quarters. Is just the same thing. I copied the idea of Weird with the boxes and the rows of doing stuff. He has his campfires, his furnace, his mixers for concrete, for fertilizer, his chemical station, his water supply. So what we did upstairs is, if you're familiar with the Navas game, you know the farmhouse. It's the farm, and what he did is basically dig under the farm. So this is his bunker. As you see, he has the similar entrance as I have for my house. So he took the whole farmhouse and he replaced the walls with concrete. What's up, Diego? Welcome there, Spain. It takes a few seconds for your chat for your shit to show up, for your chat to show up. There's a delay between the time I see your chat and you will see it yourself. That's a YouTube thing, some moderation thing. Yes, hello, hello, Diego. You, so you replaced all the stairs by ramps. Don't know why, but you know, doesn't hurt. So all the outside is he's gonna do all the old outside with concrete. So all of this is it's gonna be like downstairs, and I'll show you downstairs in a second, but I can walk over it. So see the bottom part of the farmhouse, he already put in concrete, and that's really the same thing he's gonna do over here. And the funny thing is that he's leaving all the original stuff as much as possible. And the same way, leave the bags, and we also left the floors. And take it from me, we've been here in this house. We all started out in this house at the basement, at the attic, and everybody was putting his bedroll down here. And we also used it as a zombie farm. So oh look, he made the stairs upstairs now. Run. So this house has seen its share of wars already. These are still left over from people who placed their bedroll all the way from the beginning and then never returned again. Shame on them. Shame on them. One even bought an Xbox. Are you kidding me? An Xbox, really? So anyway, anywho, that's what he's doing with his farm. I like it. Looks very nice. And now he's gonna dig all the way over to that little house on the island, I think, and make another bunker there when he's done with this one. So this is the bottom part of the original farmhouse. And the spikes. This is to have a sort of elevation when you're backing up. I love to see people's building styles. So if you're on the PlayStation and you're watching this stream or you're watching this video later on, if you have a server and you already created a whole world up there and you want to show it off, just befriend me on PlayStation. Send me a message. Why are you trying to befriend me? So tell me that you have a server. And what I would like to do is come and check it out, and I make a video of it. And it's an item which is going to be here on this channel, uh, and you can show off your stuff to the rest of the world. and use this as a medium. So we're going back down all the way to the basement. Oh, so this is weird 663, his bunker. Can have a little peek to see where he's digging to. So I think he made a fairly good progress. And his tunnel is gonna have those wooden beams like you saw them. And if you're new, you can just upgrade those beams and quickly get some skill points for that. He's going straight up. Now they are just frames, but the only thing people will, oh, I'm not gonna go in there. The only thing people will have to do then is upgrade those frames, and they will get they will level up quickly. Uh, am I overseeing this? Oh, here. Just want to see where he got so far with his digging. And we're digging the same way like I do. Because what I do is I dig a tunnel like this, which is very slim and very low. And then I put 2 blocks between that, and I start digging another tunnel which is parallel and this one. And once they are at the same length, um, I will return and start cutting out the middle part. And then I go back again and I do the sides. So I cut out these parts, and then I do that on both sides. And when I finished, I lower of yeah, I remove this ceiling part because this will be the last part you're gonna remove. And if you do it that way, you will get really nice straight tunnels, and it's very easy to keep them at a certain length and height. I think Weird himself, he's using tunnels which are 4 blocks by 4 blocks, uh, which looks really nice and big. I prefer 4 by 3. 4 is already a lot of space, but I like that because I can then turn around my mini bike. But 4 high, it's more a luxury than a need, necessary, uh, uh, instead of a need. Okay. You don't really need to have it 4 blocks high, because if you see me sit on the bike, I'm 2 blocks high on the bike, so I don't need another. See, this is what he does: 2 tunnels parallel. Maybe if I stand over here, I can explain it better. So as soon as I will do this part, I will start chopping over here. Do I have an axe on me? A pickaxe? No. So I'll start chopping away this part. Oh, this. And I do that all the way down the tunnel. And then I'll return and I do the same part here. All these corners. Once I do that, I'll start taking out this part. I do that with the auger, by the way. But these tunnels I dig by hand with a pickaxe because you get nice tight walls, and if you use an auger, you will just get big chunks of wall that it takes away. So if you use the auger, I usually don't like dig any higher when I take out this. I don't dig any higher than like here because if you go higher, you will ruin your ceiling. So once I taken out this, I will just go up to here like this, and then the rest of the last block part I will just do with a pickaxe because it I'm at minus 69, so I'm full of 100% of that. So I break blocks with 2 hits, and it doesn't really take me long to go through there. I turn on my radio and I make some coffee, and I smoke a cigarette and just chop away. And before you know it, you're there. But it's a lot of work building it by hand like this. You got to be very motivated. And this looks like a lot of work, this part, but it really isn't that much work because once you do this and it's a small tunnel, it's really going fast. So I think this took them about an hour to do, both sides, maybe. They'll really go through it fast though. And it's when you walk back, you think, oh wow, I did all that. Biggest work is actually getting it like this. See, he put a lot of space, and that's great if you're gonna drive an army truck through there. And it looks really impressive, I have to say that. But you know, it's a lot of work, and I think that one block that's still 4 blocks you have to chop away every row, and that's a lot of work. As you've seen, his tunnel is very long. So, oh, heading back to my tunnel. I still need to widen this one. As you see, it's already 3 high, which is more than enough. Even if I drive up this like ramp cliffy thingy, I still won't be able to hit the ceiling. I put some concrete here, and you may wonder why. I hope it to stop this mini bike go all the way up through the earth and pop up on top of the field. This happened to me once before. I did some mining during the day and it was a zombie night, and I parked my bike over here and it was still like rock bottom like this. And I'm standing on top of my zombie farm and I look into the field with my sniper rifle and I see a mini bike smoke. So at first I thought actually it's Weird's bike because he parks it on the other side of the field. But I was like, it's not Weird's bike because that's still there. And I went down and I looked and I saw that the bike was disappeared from my tunnel. And it was like a half minute before Horde Night. So I had to run down, run up on the other side, get the mini bike, drive it into the garage, run back down, and get back up to the zombie farm to do my zombie kills. It was very stressful. And yeah, it definitely messed up my bike. So I think I'm gonna call it a night for tonight. I gave you guys a big tour around this place and about around most houses that are on this on this map, if you are 30 years and older and you have a PlayStation, you have a good headset and you speak English, then please add me. It's Hideyoshii with double I on the end. That's in the description of this YouTube channel. And who knows, maybe you can become a regular member of this server, and your house will be featured in here too. If you want to see more and you want to see how all the building ends up, and if you want to see how this tunnel is ending up and where it's going to and what it's gonna be, hit the subscribe button and hit that little bell next to it so you will be informed whenever I start a new stream or upload a video. And speaking of videos, check out the videos in our playlists because we do a lot of more games. We play Battlefield 4, GTA 5, Battlefront, stuff like that. And I hope you guys will join me next time. And thank you for watching. And also, Diego, thank you very much. I saw Spain is very nice right now. You got a high pressure area there. It's the same over here in the Netherlands where I am. So it's very sunny here too. Anywho, enough talk about the weather. Guys, I hope you'll join me next time and you'll see how I turn the zombie farm upstairs into a regular farm. And didn't come to any mining today. What I was planning to do was some mining and building, but I wanted to show you guys this whole place. Became a sort of spontaneous tour. See you guys next time.